From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Philadelphia Phillies.
And starting this one, Aaron Nola. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about ready to roll. Jacob Wilson digs in now. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. That misses off the outside edge. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Right through there for a strike. And the 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 1-1. There's the strike. The 1-2. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. No advance, though. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And, Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. Turner over to stop for one. On to first, double play. Nothing across here this half. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab in this one, Aaron Savali. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 1 now.
No, that's low.
Good eye.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Let's go, Phillies!
Ball one.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, left field, Soderstrom giving chase. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Harper in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And now a two-out opportunity for Adolis Garcia.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A two-run blast. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Ball.
The 1-0.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But the Phils get two on this blast, and it's 2-0. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Stepping
the
in,
A's,
Colby
right fielder,
Thomas.
Colby Thomas.
There's the strike.
Come on, Aaron.
And a big swing and a miss. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Late on that fastball. Nola, in his 11th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Tyler Soderstrom stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail things here 2-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Late swing, foul to the left. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And there's a curve through for a strike.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Hernandez takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Alex Bone.
On the ground, right side. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 8th, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the Phillies catcher, Garrett Stubbs. Outside low, ball 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Nope. Outside.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2-2. Struck him out looking. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Austin Wynns.
Ball that's outside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Really nice
Gerald
job staying up the
Hernandez.
middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Hey.
Now the 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Hernandez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's in there. That is strike 2. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Ground ball right side. Harper over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the A's nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And he lays down a bunt. And that's foul. Right through there for a strike.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next offering in the dirt. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. That one missing inside. That That one
That's
misses.
ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Oh, that's inside.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Crawford gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Showing the world why it's okay to swing at a 3-0 pitch and it scores a run. It's easy to relax in that count, but there was nothing relaxed about that swing. A great piece of hitting in that spot.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Foul ball there. Man at second. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That one in the dirt and gets away. The throw to third. Tag save. He's into third on a wild pitch.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 away.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Just missed. And a 1-1. This to third. They limit the damage here. Phillies with a run-scoring double. It's now 3-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Aye.
This one in the air. stop. Takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Rips that one to right. 2 up, 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
Hey!
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's in.
In the air to left center. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 3 and the A's nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, that's too high. Hey!
And 1 and 2. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And first offering is fouled off.
Nope, that's inside. Aye!
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Stop. Thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. 2 down, base is empty. And here comes Alec Boehm. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Ball.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Inside, just missed. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Foul ball. And a payoff pitch. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Boom. The runner at first with two gone. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Left field. Dives and makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here in Philadelphia, and now the right fielder, Colby Thomas.
You know, these Athletics just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Zach Geloff.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Ball two.
The Phillies leading by 3, and we're at the top of the fifth. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Soderstrom stands in now and watches strike one. Fought off foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Misses outside, and now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
A's,
change here,
number
Tyler
44,
Ferguson.
Tyler
And he comes on
Ferguson.
here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Center fielder, Justin Crawford.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ferguson, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015.
Ball, that's out.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Trey Turner.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Number 50, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Barlow getting loose as well. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the sweeper. Oh, and 2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Schwarber in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Ball 2.
And that's
Ball
way
3.
high. Ball 3. Bryce Harper next to bat for Philadelphia. Here comes a 3-2. On a bounce right side, McNeil tosses to first, and that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it 3-0. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So digging in,
Leading off
Austin
for the
wins.
Athletics. Catcher, Austin wins.
That's in there. That's strike 1. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one
Inside
missed.
ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next
Good sinker
for the
low in the
A's,
zone
third
right there
baseman,
and produced
Darryl
exactly what he was
Hernandez.
looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. The A's trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Grounds one to short. Over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the A's, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Close,
That's a ball.
but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Line drive. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're dialed into the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate. Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Strike 2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Second baseman.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Ferguson won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Number
A's,
50 on a
number
pitch out of the
50,
pen here.
Jack Perkins.
He's been so good against lefties. This is Bryson Stott. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. Man on second, 2 down.
I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line, he's the guy they want at the plate.
Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jonathan Bolin. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Banks also throwing. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, base hit right field. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter,
Only 2 hits
Brent
allowed
Rooker.
so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long. Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Here's your 1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Wilson gets his lead at first with nobody out. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Nick Kurtz. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. You got to feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is going to turn on one swing.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Tying run at the plate. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. To the right side. Stott over to first in time. And that is a big first out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
That's a ball.
On the ground. Boom. Throws on to first. But they cut it to 1 as the run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Too high. Ball.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 3 and the A's 2. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
The A's bullpen has some movement. Mark Leiter Jr., the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Sterner getting cranked up as well. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Garrett.
So up next, Garrett Stubbs.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time out.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Double play ball to second. There's 1, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching.
Jonathan Bolin gets the call from the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Tyler
Leading off
Soderstrom
for the
now at the
A's,
plate.
Left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
On the inside corner for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Brad Keller, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cortez in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The 0-1. That one away inside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Phils trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one misses. Full count now. Jeff McNeil in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Substitution now at first base. The A's bring on a pinch runner, Shea Langoliers. So digging in, Jeff McNeil. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
outside low, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Wilson wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Sends it to first, and that will end the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail it 3-2. Now into the game, Brett Harris. He's the new third baseman.
Number 11, Brett Harris.
Well, 1-run game. Trey Turner at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And down on strikes. 2 away now.
For the Phillies, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets under it and pops it up. Kurtz has a beat on it. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Brad Keller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First pitch misses. And another ball facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And ball 4 there, tying run is on base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the 1-0. 6 straight outside the strike zone. That one missed. Now 3-0. Colby Thomas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Down. On the ground right side. Down the line, and it's foul. The Phillies trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Payoff pitch, and he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Next up for the A's, Colby Thomas.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Swings over the top of that one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next one misses. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-1 now. Right through there for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. A little bit high. And now 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Got him looking. The A's down to their final out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
The Athletics down to their last out. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Trying to deliver as the hero. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. That one misses. And the count now 2-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-1. They're down to their final strike. Outside.
That's out.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.